Hello, I'm Mystic Orange and this is video hashtag 591. In this video, I'm assigning each Scooby Doo character to a fairy pet from Winx Club. But before we get into that, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure to check out my YouTube shorts. I'm currently doing YouTube shorts out of the monsters from the new Scooby and Scrappy Doo show. Anyway, let's get into this video. So in this video, I wanted to assign each Scooby Doo character to a fairy pet from Winx Club. I did a video where I assigned each Scooby Doo character to a pixie from Winx Club. If you want to, you can check that out. I will link the video in the description. So that video inspired me to make this video. I also did a video where I reviewed Winx Club Season 4 Episode 3. This is where the fairy pets got introduced. So this also inspired me to make this video as well. And I had fun, assigning the pixies, so this would be fun too. I mean, there are only 6 fairy pets and 6 Scooby Doo characters, including Scrappy Doo. So I think I would be able to, assign each character to a fairy pet. So anyway, all that considered, let's get assigning. Anyway, we're going out of order. I'm starting off this assignment with the Scooby Doo. I'm going on in the order of the easiest assignments to the hardest ones. And I would say Scooby Doo assignment is the easiest because he is a dog and one of the fairy pet is a dog. So I'm assigning Scooby Doo to the only dog fairy pet in Winx Club. So that is Ginger, who is Stella's fairy pet. The next character that we're going to assign is Shaggy Rogers. This is also pretty easy. What we know about Shaggy is that he's scared and he eats a lot. Well, I know a fairy pet that's perfect for Shaggy, and that's Pepe the Bear, who is Musa's fairy pet. It is known in the Winx Club that Pepe eats a lot. I'm sure Shaggy would be happy to have Pepe to join his feast. The next set of people I would find a little bit more tricky to assign. I'm going to start off with Velma though, because I think she's the easiest out of the 4. So what we know about Velma is that she's the smartest of the group. She's pretty much the genius, and she probably solves most crimes. I also have to point out that just because you're smart or a nerd, that doesn't mean that you enjoy video games. I want to point that out. And Velma doesn't seem like she's a type of nerd who enjoys video games. I don't see her playing video games. So I'm assigning Chico from Winx Club to Velma, who is Techna's fairy pet. So what I know about Chico is that he likes to play video games. And that's about it. I don't think I've had information about him being smart. But I did have to think about the character overall and who, owns Chico. And that's Techna, the fairy of technology. And in Winx Club, Techna is considered to be the smartest of the group. So if the smartest character in Winx Club gets Chico, shouldn't the smartest character in Scooby Doo get Chico as well? So therefore Velma gets Chico. So who do we have left? From the Scooby Doo characters, we have Fred, Daphne and Scrappy Doo left. And from the Winx Club Fairy Pets, we have Belle, Coco and Millie left. So I'm gonna assign Daphne to Coco, who is Flora's fairy pet. This is purely for aesthetic reasons. Daphne is a girly girl, and Coco has the girly girl aesthetic. And I'm sure Daphne would appreciate affectionate Coco comforting her. So we have Fred and Scrappy Doo left. Who's gonna get Belle and who's gonna get Millie? This is a tricky one because neither of the four characters, match each other in terms of personality. Like Fred is the leader. Scrappy Doo likes the action. Belle, she's a farm animal. There's not much else going for her, and Millie has a love for Kiko. So I have to consider the characters overall. So who owns Belle and who owns Millie? Um, Bloom owns Belle and Layla owns Millie. So I'm gonna assign Fred with Belle, who is Bloom's fairy pet, who is a sheep. There's not much else going for her. She's just a sheep, she doesn't have any other personality traits or characteristics. But I do have to consider that Bloom is the owner of Belle, and she is the leader of the group. And, Fred is the leader of the Scooby Doo gang. So, you have it there. So if Bloom owns Belle, shouldn't is Fred as well. So we have Scrappy Doo and Millie left. And I don't think that's a bad idea. So just like Belle, Millie doesn't have much going on for her. Millie, what we know about Millie is that she has a crush for Kiko. They have a thing for each other. There's not much else. But I do have to consider that Layla owns Millie, right? I have to consider that Layla was a new member and she was introduced in season 2. And Scrappy Doo is also a new member and he's not like official sixth member. The main five, they all. So I guess that's it. I've assigned each Scooby Doo character to a fairy pet from Wings Club and I'm happy with my choices. It's funny though, like, it makes you think, doesn't it? I think the creators of Scooby Doo really like dogs because we have two dog characters, Scooby Doo and Scrappy Doo. And I can totally see each four of the human characters owning a dog. I mean, it's obvious that Shaggy likes dogs, Scooby and Scrappy, that's obvious. But I also can see the other three owning a dog as well. Like, I can see Daphne owning a fashionable poodle. And for Fred, I can see him having a German Shepherd. They're kind of like leaders. And for Velma, I can see her having a Bloodhound. A dog that can smell everything from a mile away. And I think a Bloodhound will be useful for solving mysteries. Anyway, I guess that's it for this video. Like I said, I had really fun making this. And if you have any idea of any other characters, assigning to these fairy pets, you can share in the comments. It doesn't have to be Scooby Doo. It could be any other show as well. Maybe it's a Loud House 16, Ben 10. Who do you think would be perfect for these characters? Let us know in the comments and we can have fun sharing our thoughts. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, and have a lovely day.